And I'm back in the saddle again. Alright, next up here. We're going G through K. G through K. Um, First up, let me just show you something that I am totally going to upgrade to Blu-ray eventually. But, other pressing matters and not a lot of expendable income and whatnot. So when I got this for Christmas one year for my brother, I was ecstatic. I kind of wished I had gotten the Blu-ray, but I'm not going to complain when he gives me season 1 of Game of Thrones on DVD, the complete first season. I love Game of Thrones. I don't know what my favorite season is, but I do love Game of Thrones, and I'm all caught up. I've been watching it since the second season. Sean informed me about it. Aaron Isaac informed me about it after the first season had begun or had finished up, and as the second season was in full swing, essentially. So, yeah. Very much into Game of Thrones, but like most people, I didn't really know about it until later on. But I am very glad to see that HBO has taken to getting away from the whole cable thing, so that someone like me, who doesn't like to watch things on cable, can have an opportunity to watch Game of Thrones as it comes out. Maybe they haven't really specified what their thing is going to be, but on digital media. So whether that's going to be pay per episode or pay a monthly fee and get access to HBO's content like you can do with their cable subscriptions, I might just bite the bullet and get that when that comes out. So, yeah. Game of Thrones season 1. That's all I have of Game of Thrones right now, but knowing me, I'll pick it up eventually. I'll pick them all up. Harvey Birdman. We're in the H's now, and this is volume 1 of Harvey Birdman, which is a hilarious animated show from Adult Swim. It takes a look at what the situation is. Birdman is an attorney, and he works for a law firm, and he gets treated like treated like crap, and hilarity and hijinks ensue, essentially, as he runs into all these classic Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters that we all know, love, and remember. It's just absolutely hilarious, and I believe the voice of Stephen Colbert. Stephen Colbert voices a few characters in this, at least one character. I don't remember who voices Harvey Birdman, but yeah. Stephen Colbert was in Harvey Birdman. And now it's looking like he might get a new, late night show. Which would make sense, but yeah. Anyway, on to Harvey Birdman, Volume 2. I do not have Volume 3 yet, but I will get it eventually. And what I like about these seasons is that they look like law books, right? So you've got this really nifty little embossed, bumpy texture to them. And if you turn it to the side, it looks like a book or spine, and looks like there are creases here from the spine being a little used. And then there are the pages of the book. Every detail in there. No expenses missed here. 3-hour law school. And a bunch of stuff for fans who are, familiar. And there you go. 3-hour JD course. Very cool. Whoop. There we go. Whoops. Whoops. And, you know, a lot of people, they like to put the gate folds like this in where the flappy part is inside, like like this, you know, so that the flappy part here is all nice and tucked in. But unfortunately, the way they did this, if I did that, it would look like this on the spine, and that would ruin the effect that they were trying to create here with the pages of a book. So, you know, that's what that is. That's why I have things that way. Next up, we have possibly one of my most treasured DVD sets of all time, because it's out of print and it's hard to find, and for a while there at least it was fetching collector's prices until they did a re-release of it. But the re-release did not have all the special features that this set had. So even though a lot of fans of this show aren't aware that there were special features on this set, and they have the newer releases that don't have that, and most fans don't really care about that stuff, I kind of do care about that stuff, especially in this case, because there's all the special features on this are amazing. They're just really good. In fact, there's a fourth disc to this set that only ever came with like an additional thing to the set, and so it was much more rare than the 3-volume set that I have here. And finding that disc on its own, even though it's just a special features disc, that might be one of the most expensive special features discs in history, because I have not seen it go for less than like $75. I'm not even kidding you. That is what people, when collectors come down to it, and collectors want all the special features and everything that has to do with anything related to the thing that they want, they will pay ridiculous prices for this stuff. And well, they will also charge, certain people will charge ridiculous prices for some of this stuff. But without further ado, just let me show you what I got. Invader Zim Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. These are just beautiful, awesome sets that I have watched several times. I have loved for quite a while. It comes with a nice little chapters and extra guide insert. I've had these since the mid-2000s. And I will probably never get rid of them unless the discs become unreadable. But you know, even just the special features on these sets are very special. Even if you can't get the fourth disc, the fourth just special features set or disc, the special features on these are totally worth it just to get these editions. Because you've got commentary with Jonan Vasquez, Ricky Simmons, Andy Berman, Melissa Fahn, Richard Horvitz, Wally Wingert, Eric Trueheart, Danielle Jason Stiff, Brian Konietzko, Ian Graham, Chris Graham, and Raphael Ingram. It also comes with animatics, interviews, fanboy commentary. Yes, they got a fanboy, a fan of the show, to do commentary on one of the episodes. Pig commentary. Irkin subtitles, like, you know, if you know Zim, he's an Irkin. So it has subtitles just for Irkins. And a Spanish language track. Ooh. But yeah, I mean, you know how most sets have, most TV on DVD sets, that is, at least around that time, had maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 episodes on like a 12 or 15 or 24 episode set that had a commentary on them. You know how that was like the norm for a while? Well, at a time when that was the norm, every single episode on this set, I believe, if I remember correctly, every single episode has a commentary. I am probably horribly wrong about that and just misremembering things, but yeah. Let me just check commentary. The following episodes have commentary tracks of the cast and production crew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, so not every single episode, but a lot of the episodes. So, like, the 6th episode does not have any commentary. The 7th episode has commentary. The 8th, 9th episode have commentary. So the 6th episode is the only one with no commentary at all. So at a time when there were just, sparse commentaries on the episodes, this had commentaries on pretty much everything. And the commentaries are just brilliant and hilarious. And yeah, I mean, I know I have some friends who don't like Jonan Vasquez, and whenever they say that, all I can think is like, why? Do you just not like him as a person or something? Or just, I don't care how you feel about him as a person, but Invader Zim is fucking amazing. And if you don't think it is, then shut up. But yeah, same quality across all 3 sets here. This one has the Christmas episode, and I believe it also has the Halloween episode, which is why they call it Horrible Holiday Cheer. Really? Alright, let me just check and see that this one does have the Halloween episode. Blah 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 blah. It doesn't. I think the 2nd volume has that. Regardless, yeah. Very cool stuff. Very cool. I will cherish those for a long, long time to come. And next up, last but not least, getting into the Ks, the only Ks that I have are King of the Hill, the complete first season. I can't even remember why or when I got these. I think they were on a really good sale, and I was just like, yeah, I like King of the Hill, why not? And I never bothered to pick up any other than these first 2 seasons. So here's the first season. It honestly is not as good on the packaging as the other, and I think they get progressively better over time. But yes, this just has some basic slim packs inside. Nothing that special, although there are some special features. And here's the 2nd season, and as you can see in the 2nd season here, the disc art on all of these slim packs gets better. And when you open up the disc itself, you can see that. It's very nice compared to what was in the first season, just black slim cases with a plain color background. Yeah. Anyway, I think I might have even gotten these on Black Friday for a steal on Amazon. But anyway, King of the Hill seasons 1 and 2. Will I pick up the other seasons? Maybe. Probably not anytime soon, but maybe eventually. I'll get back to you on that. Will I pick up, like, again with the Game of Thrones and Harvey Birdman? I mean, when it comes to TV on DVD and on Blu-ray for that matter, I don't really watch it that much. because if I only buy things that I know that I like, so stuff that I've already watched and I know that I love, and it's time tested. I'm gonna watch it again maybe. Um, so um, when it comes to that stuff, when it comes to TV on DVD, I primarily buy with the idea in mind that at some point I'm going to remember an episode of something and I'm going to want to pop that disc in and just be able to watch it immediately right then and there. But because of how rare and sparse and random that is for me, how uh, I let these things sit on my shelf and collect dust, and I rarely ever watch them for more than one or two episodes at a time, and even then, it's like one or two episodes every 3 or 4 years. I mean, because of that, I'm not willing to spend all that much money on them, and they usually cost more money than regular DVDs and Blu-rays because you're getting a lot more content on one set. I can't complain about that at all. I have no complaints about that whatsoever. All I'm saying is, for my purposes, I try to buy at the lowest possible cost. Usually, I don't want to spend more than $10 or $15 on these kind of sets, and I have to really be in a mood to watch or be in a mood to, you know, pay some respect to that particular TV series or whatever, to actually pick up a season set at any given time. So, you know, when it comes to when am I going to complete my King of the Hill set? Eventually. When am I going to complete the Harvey Birdman set? Eventually. When am I going to get the Blu-rays for Game of Thrones? Eventually. When am I going to get the rest of the Futurama DVDs or Blu-rays at that, for that matter? Eventually. Am I going to get any more Family Guy DVDs? Maybe. I don't know. It's all up in the air with that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Just in case you were wondering. Thanks for watching. We're going to go on to the L's. I'm probably going to go from the L's to the M's tomorrow. So, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Peace.